Quay. Well, can I say it or can I not say it? Merry Christmas, you three or four or how many you got in there, including the dingo. Drink a. Wait a second. Wrong stuff. Wrong stuff. Mulled wine. Somebody might call it mulled wine a long time ago. I know my mother called it, but this stuff is not alcoholic. But it is fruity and cold as hell. During the holiday seasons, when my family was alive to celebrate it, we would, actually she would put it on a food list. We go over to the stores, we get our stuff. And on shopping, we'd get maybe about 2 or 3 bottles of the Martinelli apple cider. And Thanksgiving time, she'd be using that stuff. And she'd be pouring the wine into a crock pot. She'd gather several sticks of cinnamon, and she'd toss in some not oranges. She never did do the oranges. But she did do the cloves. And raisins. And simmer that for a few hours. Now, I don't know what flavor I can get out of raisins. But I can tell you that with the Martinelli apple cider, I'm not trying to do a plug here, but I'm just trying to tell you exactly what Ma was using. It would come up to this nearly same flavor I've got right now just by using regular apple juice or apple cider from another company. For me, I take apple juice. But I'd throw in a couple of sticks of cinnamon and I'd toss in a handful of cloves to one of those large jugs that you would get. I'd heat it up, got myself a few copies, and it's not bad cold. Better when it's hot, but it's not bad cold. And just drinking that would remind me both good and bad, both triggers and non-triggers. Because to tell you the truth, I had a hankering for this stuff. I was going to be fixing it on Thanksgiving, but just decided, no. Just whatever regular apple juice bottles I got and whatever clove sticks I've got and cinnamon sticks. I got enough for one more batch. And it was a spicy taste of home a long time ago. Did we actually fix dinners? Well, on Thanksgiving, not so much. Well, yeah, the turkeys. But on Christmas, and maybe there was Easter, that we would go over to the local honey baked ham shop. Been around for decades. Different areas they spread, and then they shuttered a few stores down. You can get a mail order if you need to. And we would get a ham sufficient size for us because if we were going to have the party, we need it. But if not, we just get the usual 10 to 15 pounder. And when we actually did have a store to go to, my brother and I would drive down there and wait in line for about an hour, even after we made the order for the pickup. Pay for the stuff, grab the rest of the stuff needed. And we waited till the holiday season came and started fixing. I didn't do it because I didn't have the money for it, and I couldn't even get the ham necessary for me to do it this time. So I let that particular tradition slide. I figure in Easter or on my birthday, I'll pick it up and just use it as a substitute. But around Christmas time, we would actually have the ham. my brother would be fixing his potato salad again. Either potato salad or just mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing. Maybe at one time we tried roast beef, but I didn't remember doing that. Carved up turkey is one thing, but no, it was always the ham for Christmas. I don't have any ham. I got can of Spam. But for my breakfast this morning, instead of a bowl full of cereal and milk, no, I had to fix one of my usual fried up specials of hash. Larger skillet cleaned off. Thank God. Finally got it cleaned off enough where I was actually able to get at least 3 or 4 good size, handful size of potato. Chop it up fine. Get onion, chop it up fine. Just cook the potato till it gets to a nice, almost crispy point, and start throwing in the onions. Haven't had bacon in a while, so I'm still deciding whether or not I want to chew on that for a while, but I guess not. Got my hash browns, a bit of sausage, and eggs, and onions. Stuff that's totally going to kill her, that she don't eat. And that would be breakfast and lunch right there, because that's going to last me all the way up till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Krampus was in the hall. And if he was, he'd be having words with me. He would be having words with me, dealing with Mama and her nightly sessions of having ear problems left and right. And you notice she's snoring away. She couldn't do this last night, but eventually at certain times she would. And I would get maybe about an hour or two, maybe 2.5 hours of sleep. Wasn't exactly feeling my greatest. Wasn't feeling the holiday spirit. I was feeling like it was almost every other normal day, except I looked at the place that I decorated. And right now, since we've got partly cloudy happening, storm system shuffling in, enjoy the sun while it lasts, guys. Enjoy the sun while it lasts. Because they're saying another few more days we're going to be drowned again. But also, last night I had a friend of mine in Washington State, guy I keep calling Skins, and Ziggy. Guy's name is Dave DiTomaso. I think I told you about him a long time ago. Met him in high school. And out of high school, I had a few years away from him. I met him at a job, went full time at. He'd been there for about a year or two. Salesperson. He liked it. It was something for him to do. And he was good at it too. Had that can-do attitude. And then when the first Gulf War came in, he went. He was already on a delayed package. And he went. He came back alive, saying maybe something changed inside of him. And probably got him the cancer down the road. He's been fighting it like crazy. It's at a standstill according to the doctors. Chemo's not having any effect, but it's not being malignant. So he's trying to enjoy the holiday season as much as he can. We had a conversation last night. Had the first time In a long while, I called somebody my brother. Yeah, you talk about one trigger, one massive trigger. And I love this guy. I love this guy. Dave, my big brother, knew him. We knew a great deal. And he enjoyed his company. He enjoyed his drumming. One time there was a Veterans Hall that Dave and I were invited to, and some of our other friends. We listened to him wail. Oh man, for decades this guy's a drummer, and he loves it. Now, he was a drummer when he was a kid. He never did want to go to big bands or anything. It's like he just loved to do what he wanted to do for the small guys. Being a small band, local, running around. That was his thing. I miss him. I miss the living crap out of him. I do. And it hit me hard when I called him my brother. I meant it. I meant it. And you're trying to secure a family like that, it hurts. I didn't want to be hurt again. But I don't want to lose anybody either. And that also hurts. So it doesn't matter if I do or do not, I still hurt. So I got to go with it. And here's my friend. He's my brother. And I hope to wish him well. If that is a Christmas present from last night to hold on to, complete with the pain and tears. Yeah, it beats any other kind of present I would want anyway. Says if I was going to make a request to Santa Claus, it would have been family. And me getting that conversation with him. I mean, I was just about falling asleep and he pops in with a message. Originally I was going to ignore it, but I decided against it. He's been my friend for a long while. Despite our geographics, at least I know he was one of the rare ones that kept in touch. And with the advent of social media, we do. I didn't want to disturb Christmas by putting in politics, so we'll do that in another video. I just wanted you guys to enjoy yours while I'm trying to deal with her. Merry Christmas. Maltus.